Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to Tennis Inside Out. The Frenchman Qatar Halys is taking on Alexander Zverev in the final match for this evening. And it's all looking wide open now for Zverev. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Just spent 5 hours watching Fonseca beat Novak Djokovic in 5 sets. And now it's just looking at the seeds that remain in the Roland Garros. Zverev is at the top. He's the number 2 seed. Is the highest ranked player in this tournament that remains. Second is the 4th seed Auger-Aliassime. And I wonder now, someone who has been so consistent inside the top 10 in the world. He's won so many Masters, ATP finals. Could this be the moment? Could this be the moment in his life that he can go on and dare I say it, but can he win this tournament? This, all the big names I've said before, and I've had people that come on the chat and they ask, will Zverev win a Grand Slam? Yes, if Alcaraz is not there, if Sinner is not there, if Djokovic is not there. That's honestly my feeling. He can beat anyone else. Of course, he can also lose to anyone else. I mean, the way that Fonseca played today, that was incredible. I think he's in a good space right now. So, talking about this match, they were supposed to go on court 10 minutes ago, but it looks like now it's 9:25. So in the next minute, they should be on court. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep you entertained. Feel free to ask questions in the chat. Get involved. I'll read out your comments as well. What an exciting match. This João Fonseca is fantastic. I'm actually absolutely blown away how he played. It's his second 5-setter in 2 days. If they just pushed it by an extra 5 minutes, no ways. Gosh, I'm going to be here all night. Oh well. Right now, in front of me, I have Casper Ruud trailing Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul took the first 2 sets, 6-4, 7-6. Ruud won the third 6-4, but right now Paul, it's on serve. Paul's leading 2-1. Ruud will be serving after the break. Start of the night session. Let's see here in the stadium. They're almost hitting 3 hours now. Could this be the moment? It definitely feels like it. It definitely feels like it. Terrific for Zverev. Really, he needs something like this. If I look at let's look at the draw right now. Carreño Busta is through to the 4th round. Okay, so starting at the top. We've got Juan Cerundolo, who beat Yannick Sinner. Obviously, he's taking on Landaluce. I mean, I think the Spaniard will go through. Berrettini, Comasana. I would like to see Berrettini go through. I don't know what's going to happen there. I think out of those 4 players, Landaluce will probably get to the quarterfinals. And then Faria, Tiafoe, Arnaldi, Collignon. You can pick there. I'll probably go for Tiafoe for the name. So that's the first quarterfinal. Landaluce, Tiafoe. That's in the top drawer. Can't believe I'm not saying Yannick Sinner. And then we've got Auger-Aliassime, Nakashima. I think that's tomorrow evening. Kouame, the French 17-year-old, the wild card, taking on Tabilo. Oof, that'll be tough. Tabilo is a good player. And then Koboli Tien. I'd like to think Tien's going to go through. And then we've got the brother Cerundolo against Svaida. He's really impressing me. This guy is really going places as well. American. Difficult. And that was just unbelievable. Menchik beating Dimona after losing the first set 6-love. Came back to win 6-2, 6-2, 6-3. So Menchik is playing Rublev. That's in the 4th round. I wonder who could win there. Obviously, we know in the next match, Fonseca, he's waiting for the win out of this one that's being played right now. Rude against Paul. Paul striking the ball well. You would think that Paul would win now, being 2-1 up. But I see Fonseca getting to that quarterfinal. He's just playing mature and mature every time I see him. And there we are at the bottom. Khadar is playing, so 2 Spaniards in a 4th round. Khadar playing Carrena Busta. Like to see the youngster, the 27th seed, progress. And De Jong, the lucky loser, is in the 4th round, beating Khachanov. That's great for Dutch tennis. Heel mooi, moet ik echt zeggen. Ik kan een beetje Nederlands praten. And then we have Qatar Halys taking on Zverev. But if we just follow Zverev's path now, if he can get through this, he's up against the crowd. It's up against a Frenchman. It's going to be tough. And he's going to play De Jong. A lucky loser. I mean, you think with all the experience, the quality he's bringing on court right now, he can definitely do it. So he's through. Let's say he has to play Alice, then De Jong. Then I think a quarterfinal match will probably be Khadar. That could be tough. Semi-final. Menchik. Would Menchik beat Rublev? Menchik. Fonseca. Amazing. It's like, it's all open. It's all open. I think it'll be great for tennis as well that we have a new champion. It'll be great for Zverev if he can become a champion. Long overdue now. So it's been postponed again by a few minutes. They're saying in about 3 or 4 minutes should be going on court. Really? Oh, are they on court now? I like the way Berrettini's playing. Some youngsters coming through here. Landaluce really impressed me. He lost to Lehechka in Miami. Yeah, he got to the final against Sinner. There we go. It's about to start very soon. I think in the next couple of minutes. Probably get to see the start of the warm-up between Qatar Alice and Alexander Zverev. Freut mich sehr, das zu sehen. Kann es sein, es gibt Deutsche hier? GM Simba, hello. Who will face the winner of Halys Zverev? Yeah, I think I just mentioned it. I can repeat myself again. Happy to do so. Oh, I see. So, the winner of this match will play De Jong, who just beat Khachanov. You can see at the bottom of the screen. I think I put the score there, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, De Jong beat the 17th seed. Here's another youngster coming through. Oh, the 13th seed. 5 sets 7-5, 5-7, 6-2, 6-7, 6-2 in 4 hours and 19 minutes. Ja, servus, schöne Grüße aus Linz. Ah, hi, Roberto. Sag schöne Grüße zurück an der Nissan. Ja, vielleicht es gibt Deutsche hier. Jetzt sehe ich Zverev auf die Treppen hoch. Just saw the Frenchman as well. Just waiting in the tunnel now. And there we go. Zverev making his way on court. It's just so amazing. Like Djokovic is out. Obviously, it's just so open, but surely now Zverev has his opportunity to finally win a Grand Slam. It was tough in the past up against the likes of Nadal, um, Djokovic, obviously when he was at his peak, Federer for a short time in his career. But now Sinner's out. Alcaraz wasn't even participating. Djokovic is out of the draw. Surely now Zverev has the confidence and the belief in himself. He must have belief in himself that he can now take it through. How many more rounds does he have? The third, fourth, quarters, semis, finals, 5 matches. 5 matches. If he wins them all in straights, it's 15 sets. Is that possible? Alison Hughes is the chair umpire for today. Both giants on court. Asking the child here at the net to flick the coin. I'm trying to find it live. Anyone know where it is? I have HBO. I assume game is just not running yet. Oof. I'm watching it right now, so yeah, good luck with that. Or you can just stay here, watch along. There we go. Just starting the warm up. And Harris, the winner, will face De Jong. Correct. Correct, correct. So, best result for Qatar Elise 2025 2026, reaching this round, round of 32, third round. Qatar Elise warming up his volleys right now. Both seniors of the game. (2026) best results. Yeah, semi-final Australian Open, Monte Carlo, Miami, Indian Wells. Roland Garros best result 2024 finalist. And he's got 40 wins, 10 losses. Roland Garros history. It's not a bad statistic. 80% wins. Camera zooming into Alexander Senior in the stands. Father and coach of Alexander Zverev. Pretty sure he's thinking the same way now. Come on, son. Come on, son. You can do this. And he needs to be smart, game by game. So the only meeting they've ever had, the last one was this year in Miami, 2026. That was most recent. Zverev got the better of the Frenchman. Now home advantage. That was rather neutral being in America, but having a French crowd, I wonder if they're going to be awake. I think these players are coming to the end now of this service warm up. Something I've been very impressed with Alexander Zverev. Serve quality. Right, just switch sides right now. And the warm-up has come to an end. He's the highest seed that remains, Alexander Zverev. Let's go. First serve down the tee is wide. So strange. Still very strange for me to see these linesmen. Backhand cross-court duel right now. Beautiful backhand down the line from Alexander Zverev, but he's on the chase now. Qatar tries to go big with his forehand down the line. Finds the doubles court instead. To the bang. Yeah, Iceland, Lima. To the bong. João Fonseca. Magnificent. Incredible play. Ooh, double fault. What are we in for this evening? These players have been waiting a long time to get on court. Drop shot from Qatar hits the net. 40 break points already. I think it's time. I think it's time. The German. Is he ready? Is he ready to finally get his hands on a Grand Slam? Feels like the door's wide open. He just has to make sure he barges everyone out the way. Oh, stunning approach shot. Drop shot forehand volley. Qatar gets there. Oh, stunning lob over Zverev's head, reaching out for the ball. Trying to hit a backhand smash. Well, the whole point was dictated by the German. And one would argue it was probably a little too relaxed with that forehand volley drop shot. Slice into the net. First serve. Slice out wide. And the forehand inside out from Halys goes into the tram lines. First break goes to the German. Zverev walks straight past his bench. Yeah, serve quality has been fantastic already. 9.0 backhand, been fantastic. I've been saying that. Absolutely love that double hand backhand, especially down the line from Zverev. Also 9.0, looking like his best shots right now, but it's going to be most of the damage is going to come from the forehand side in open play. Serve down the middle of the court, double hand backhand return in the net. Oh, inside out forehand in the net from Zverev. I wonder if he changed his mind. It seemed obvious to go inside in. Halys was standing so far out on his backhand side. Maybe he was thinking about wrong footing the Frenchman. Gosh, I need to translate it. Let me see if I can try and understand this. Oh, 30-15 now to Zverev. Com a eliminação do Sena quem arqueios são favoritos nessa opinião. Oh, I'm gonna try to. I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think you want to know my opinion, perhaps. Who's my favorite to perhaps win the tournament now that Sinner has been eliminated? Because I think it was obvious. So probably most people, everyone was thinking Sinner was gonna win Roland Garros. I always had my reservations. I thought the only thing that's going to beat him is the fact that he has to play 5 setters. It seems like his biggest weakness is the his endurance, his stamina. But unforced errors from the Frenchman gifting Alexander Zverev another game. My feeling, I'm going to translate this as well. My feeling is that it's going to be a seed. My goodness. But is it going to be something amazing like a youngster? I've got so many names in my head right now, but it's just it's so interesting. Return in the net. First serve goes in. Not a bad return from Zverev. Putting pressure on, but the forehand down the line from Halys is just long. Serve and volley attempt. Ooh, Zverev wildly hit his forehand. Try to go through the middle of the court. Maybe try to go through Halys. Let's see if I'm right about that translation. Mike, with Sinner being eliminated, who do you think you're favorite? Oh, it's like I can speak Portuguese. Wow, stadium's full. I mean, it was emptied. 40-15. Beautiful angle backhand cross court from Halys. Serve out wide. Good return from Zverev. He's trying to get back as quick as possible. Lucky for him, the Frenchman couldn't get the next shot over the net. The whole court was open. I think Zverev should win. He's been knocked out of Masters tournaments this year by one player. Oh, beautiful backhand down the line winner from Halys. 2-1 for Zverev. That's the thing. If I try to follow his path, He's got to get through Halys. And then the next person is De Jong. That's a fourth round. Quarterfinal. Rafael Khadar. Quarterfinal. So in the semis, he's going to be looking at... I mean, the way Fonseca is playing, I think it's going to be Fonseca in the semis. That's my feeling. I think Fonseca will get to the semis. And then the top half, I mean, who's going to be there? It feels like the winner's going to come from the bottom half, to be very honest. A lot of players must be thinking they've got a chance. I mean, there's such... You know, I think about the young 17-year-old Kouame. Yeah, he's doing well. Roger Aliassim. Might be thinking there's an opportunity for him to get to at least the semi-finals. But my semi-finals for the bottom half is probably going to... Yeah, it's Fonseca Zverev. And at the top... Tough, man. There might be American there. A few Americans that can do well. Alexander Zverev, bereit, Aufschlag zu spielen. Trying to go into the body. Double fault. Short points here. Big first serve down the middle of the court. Forehand lob return is out. This is where Zverev can really bully his opponents. Even though Halys is quite tall, Zverev almost hitting 2 meters. Oh my goodness. I mean, Qatar Halys, the Frenchman, is standing so far back, but he still can't do anything about the speed, the accuracy, the bounce that Zverev is getting. Phenomenal. 210 kilometers per hour, the last one, but it's just more placement. The court is doing the work for him. 208 kilometers per hour, first serve, returned back. Forehand in the net from Zverev. Drop shot from Zverev, too deep. Qatar gets there, good ball down the line, open court for the forehand volley, and he has a break point. Part of me kind of wants Zverev to win. It's always been there. It's always been there at the top. It's finally he has his opportunity. People ask me in the past, how can Zverev win? Yeah, if Sinner's not there. Okay. Federer, no Nadal, no Djokovic, no Sinner, no Alcaraz. I mean, the door's wide open. It's wide open for Zverev. He just needs to be brave, believe in himself, and first of all, overcome this Frenchman. I think that, return was in. Inside in forehand from Halys, forehand down the line from the German. Backhand to backhand right now. Halys clips the top of the net. It's in. Zverev looks for the angle. Has to scamper back. Hits a forehand in the net. And he's broken 2-all. Wow. 17 prime. What is that? So someone put $15,000 on Halys to win. Wow, some people have money. And what does he get back? He probably gets handsome amounts of money back. Oh, double and backhand in the net from Halys. Wasn't technically the best backhand. Yeah. Wow, great return. I think that volley's going to go out. Try the half volley with a single hand backhand. So, serve and volley. Seeing the Frenchman do this quite often now. Oh, no ways. So if he wins, he gets 140,000. What? Backhand return goes long behind the baseline. And I mean, there are just so many reasons why, like, besides this person who put this incredible bet down, why this would just be so wrong. I mean, Zverev would have found out the result before he goes on. Before he went on the court, he would have known. Surely he would have known. He's going to find out that that Djokovic has lost. Good second serve, kick out wide in a backhand cross court duel right now. Drop shot from Halys. Hits the net from his side. Break points now for the German. Good serve out wide. Fantastic return. Beautiful drop shot from Halys. Zverev gets there. Beautiful forehand volley lob down the line. Another break point for the German. Smart play by the Frenchman. If he can just tighten up a little bit on his unforced errors, it's definitely going to give Zverev a run for his money. Great first serve out wide. Double hand backhand return in the bottom of the net. 2 break points saved. First serve clips the top of the net, misses the service block entirely. Slice out wide, forehand return, deeper on Frenchman's feet. Very aggressive backhand cross court from Zverev inside out, pulling Qatar out of the court, chasing the ball on the forehand side. Halys tries to go big with the forehand down the line, finds the outer tram line instead. Another break point. First serve in the net. Wow, he's standing so far back, Zverev. At least hits the net, and it's 3-2 to Zverev. Back-to-back breaks. And I just feel that if Zverev can just hold on to his service games, he's really going to cause problems for the Frenchman, and in the end, perhaps for the spectators. I wonder, does Australia seem? I mean, my goodness, who could lift the trophy now? I mean, it's phenomenal. It's wide open in the men's game, in the men's draw. Definitely going to have a brand new winner. I want to look at that draw again. It's wild. It's wild. I know, like many years ago, when Alcaraz won for the first time, it's like, he's a new French Open champion. But it's Alcaraz, Fonseca reminds me a little bit of Alcaraz. He played so well. He played so well in that he started playing well early on already. But Djokovic just ran out of steam. Third, fourth, fifth sets. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, good point. Good point. 17 prime. New names everywhere. TFO is a seed. TFO is a seed. Let's see. Australia Seam, number 4. Nakashima, 31. Kabali, 10. Tien, 18. I think everyone's going to be motivated. Drop shot volley from Zverev. Oh, he just couldn't guide the half volley. The half backhand volley. Backhand half volley down the line. Anything can happen. Yeah, Sinner lost exactly. No, I think he was ranked. I think he's ranked 56. Jean Manuel Surundolo. Still, I mean, I called it. I thought Zverev was going to struggle in this tournament. He's been winning so much, and then every second day having to be on court for maybe 3-4 hours. Oh, beautiful ace down the middle of the court from the German. I see a lot of this happening this evening between these two players. Probably more from Zverev. Halys could also throw in a few. Another ace. Thunderous ace down the middle of the court. 2 game points. Bali, Tien, Cerundolo. Dimonar's been knocked out. So Menchik, 26th seed. Rublev is through. Rublev. I mean, like everyone is probably thinking, I'm going to win this now. This is mine. Great return. I think Zverev should start thinking about more body serves, keep it away from the forehand of Qatar Halys. And then Ruud and Paul, they're busy playing right now. Fonseca, 28th seed, he's through. Khadar. Wow. There's Juice. Saving 2 game points. Big backhand winner down the line. Too short from Zverev. Oh, Great serve out wide. This should be an easy... Oh, doesn't even make it over the net. Yeah, interesting point. I think Halys is playing well. If he tightens up more on some unforced errors, makes the right shot selection, he can really cause problems, real problems for Zverev. First serve is in, and the return is chipped high and long, 4-2 to the top seed in this tournament. He's the highest rank left. Khachanov is lost to the lucky loser, De Jong. This is fascinating. This is now opened up into something special, this tournament. Forehand return goes long. Kick out wide, double line back in return from Zverev cross court. Now he goes down the line, hitting with lots of power. Forehand cross court hits the top of the net. Doesn't go over. 30 love. Part of me feels that Zverev might be okay now where this is going. He's got a bit of a lead. Does he feel comfortable enough to win the set? If it keeps going like this, if each player holds their serve, I mean, mathematically makes sense. It's Zverev playing with purpose right now. Power, inside in, forehand winner from the German. Hard hitting from the 29-year-old. 29-year-old German. They're both 29 years old. I know that. Serve and volley. Easy forehand volley put away. 40-15. Good serve down the tee again. Another serve and volley attempt, but I think, oh, no, the serve was out. First serve in the net. So it was a let. First serve was a let. Kick down the middle of the court. Double hand backhand. Thrusted with power. Eventually having an easy opportunity to thrash his forehand cross court. Zverev for a winner. An ace down the middle. Zverev is disputing that. He can see the mark. He's pointing at it. Halys accepts it. Second serve. Kick into the forehand. Oof, that return just made over the net. Zverev trying to fight fire with fire. Massive backhand cross court. One hand backhand into the net. From Zverev, 4-3. This has got A close match written all over it. I wonder if I'm going to be up here till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Another 5-setter? Could happen. Could happen. It's underdog season. It certainly feels that way. I just want Halys to win 12 break over him. To win 12 breaks. Okay. I don't think I quite understand what you're trying to say there, but I hope you get what you want in the end. Oh. Just to break him once. Okay. Who do you want to win? Who do you want to go through to the next round? So, Rude and Paul. Oh, they're in a tie break. I think Rude's about to wrap the fourth set up, take it to a fifth. He was 2 sets to love down. Yeah, Khudara's already through, I know that. De Jong went through. The experience, right? It's the experience that Zverev has. He's a 2024 Roland Garros finalist. Okay, what's going on here? I've got the same shock absorbers. Just don't have it on this racket. It's my shock absorber over here. So 17 prime, rooting for the Frenchman. That'll be a major upset. Just more and more underdogs. Zverev, uncontrolled forehand, just missing the inner tram line. Good serve out wide. Double hand back and return, cross court in the tram lines by Halys. Oh, serve quality already 9.4 from Zverev, 7.1 by Halys. Oh, that's a crazy first serve. It's not as quick. I mean, 204 kilometers per hour, but it's the bounce he's getting. It's like a basketball player, almost 2 meters tall. So when it's hitting the surface, especially on clay, it's just getting off the ground insanely. Inside out forehand from Zverev and badly timed backhand from Halys. 40-15 to the German. Serve and volley attempt. Zverev lets it bounce. It's an easy drop shot. 5-3. It's those types of games that have impressed me so much in Zverev's matches recently, is that he can do that for long periods of time. He's consistent with these type of service games. That's what makes it a little bit challenging, because he's also such a great returner, as he proves right now, winning the first point, smashing his double hand backhand return right on the feet of the Frenchman, who wasn't quick enough to get out of the court. Out wide. Good backhand cross-court return. Inside in forehand from Zverev in the net. Return quality is fantastic. 8.5 right now. At least 6.4. And the average right now is at 6.3. Two most important shots in a match: the serve and the return. And if you have both, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your opponents. Oh, there's that 9.0 double hand backhand winner down the line, straight as an arrow. I've always enjoyed seeing that. I'm not a double hand backhand player myself. I play single hand backhand. I'm an old school tennis player. But I can appreciate that backhand. Always thought for a very long time he's had best double hand backhand. I think right now, someone like Sinner, Djokovic, not much anymore, but probably Yannick Sinner. Nice approach, beautiful backhand volley winner from the Frenchman. It was just perfect, the right time to get forward to the net. It's about knowing what your opponent's going to do next. And he hit that approach absolutely beautifully, perfectly onto the backhand side of Zverev, knowing all he was going to do was just chip it back into the court. Second serve. Kick out wide, but I think it was a let. Backhand return. Halys is under pressure. Good lob. Wow, Zverev smashed from behind the baseline, inside in, forehand winner from the Frenchman. That's going to excite the crowd. Let's follow the other matches. What's going on other courts? All the doubles are finished. Is that it? Anyone interested in doubles? No, there's no more doubles for the day. I think the matches remaining are under floodlights. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ruud and Paul, they're going to be playing a deciding fifth set. The winner out of that match is going to play Fonseca. The winner between Casper Ruud and Tommy Paul, the American. It's going to play Joao Fonseca, the GOAT Slayer. And these are only two matches that are left. So which matches have come to an end now? I overlooked one. Yeah, that's it. Looking for the ace down the middle of the court. Still, I got so used to not seeing linesmen, and now seeing linesmen pointing out, showing that it was wide. So strange. Kick to the backhand. Very tame backhand return from Halys. Zverev putting pressure with his forehand, but he's approaching the net with a double hand backhand, turned into a winner. 15 love. Who should win? Who should win? The best player should win. I'm not talking about this match. I'm talking about Roland Garros, man. This is so exciting. Is it going to be another youngster? I mean, we're thinking Khadar, Fonseca, Landaluce. I mean, there's other names as well, but I'm very excited about this next generation. They're the ones that are really, yeah, creating damage right now. It's the tournament of underdogs. I think you said it right, 17 prime. Ooh, double fault. It's going to be confirmed now. 15 all. Yeah, that's quite far out. I mean, the next best seed after Zverev is Auger Aliassime. He's going to have a tough one tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Nakashima. Second serve, slice out wide. Zverev, drive volley, inside out, wrong footing. Halys. Great footwork, positioning of the feet, sending his body in the right direction, sending his body weight. I feel like the first serve percentage just dropped slightly now. And this is all in favor of the Frenchman. Obviously, Zverev has got a real deadly second serve, but I don't think the kick is really working against Halys because he's really tall. Oh, backhand down the line, misses the inner tram line, 30 all. Trusty backhand, letting the German down right now. Aggressive play from the Frenchman right now. Inside out forehands, beautiful play. Drop shot in the net. Zverev just needs one more point to win this set. I don't know what to try to write here, Gustav. Guitar, Alice. kick, maybe? Is that what you're trying to say? Second serve. Second returns too short. Inside in, forehand winner for the German. He wraps up the first set. 6-4. Three-quarters of an hour. Two giants in this Colosseum. Both over 1.90 meters. Feels though Qatar's not really causing much damage with his serves. More with the first serves, but yeah, Zverev is returning well. The early break made the difference. German was able to hold on to it though. It's a sign that I think the match is going to get even tighter. It's going to get closer. There are momentum swings happening in this match. I just wonder if the Frenchman has the technique to carry him through against such a player like Zverev. Water. My glass is empty. Here we go. Frenchman getting the second set started. First serve is good. Forehand return. Cross court is in the tram lines. 15 love. Good first serve down the tee. Forehand return high and long. Points going quickly right now. Inside in, backhand return from Zverev, misses the line. Zverev wants to see how close that was. Or if it was indeed, maybe even clipping the line. First serve let. Ace down the middle, clip the top of the net. Oof, wild forehand. Goes long cross court from the Frenchman. Oh, wow. Return. Winner, was it a double fault? Wow, forehand return winner down the line. First serve in the net. Kick out wide, backhand return, right back at the Frenchman. And it was called out. It looked like the umpire was about to get out of her seat. Yeah, there we go. Well, Hawkeye at least confirming that it was wide. So, nice little comeback there. 3 points in a row for Halys. He had 3 game points. Zverev managed to come back. Forehand return in the net. First serves in, down the middle of the court, being very aggressive. Halys comes forward, tries the drop shot of half volley on clay. Very, very tough, and an open racket face. Back to deuce, second deuce already in this game. Very close. Just looking at the spectators in the background. It's like absolute agony. Oh, Zverev's backhand in the net. Gifting another game point for the Frenchman. Good serve out wide, but at least has been pushed back by the return from Zverev. Oh, now he gets his backhand in. Beautiful backhand down the line by the German. Back to deuce. Third time now in this game. I think Zverev's going to do that a lot. He really likes that backhand down the line. Timing is good. Technique is perfect. Great approach from the Frenchman. Oof. Just lost control with a forehand volley. Read it well. Just talking about that backhand down the line from Zverev, and it seemed like he was going to do it again under pressure. Sure did. Went down the line, but the Frenchman just lost all control on that forehand volley. Good first serve. Got to get it in. Backhand slice from Zverev. Finds the baseline. Inside in. Forehand from Halys. Misses the baseline. And it's an early break once again. Same thing happened in the first set. And once again, Zverev just walks straight past his bench. Players are still allowed to get something to eat, drink something, get some liquids. They're not allowed to sit down. Zverev just marches past. Surely not. Just I think for the rest of the tournament, still kind of shocked with what happened now before this match on the same court. Fonseca beating Djokovic. Good smash from Zverev after aggressive forehand approach down the line. Frenchman was only able to hoist the ball up high in the air. That's not ever going to put pressure on Zverev unless it's in a tight situation. Zverev has stuffed up a few smash situations. Kick onto the backhand. Not a bad return from Elise. Oh, great backhand down the line winner from the German. 30 love. Oh, timing. Beautiful. Too good. Too good. From the world number 3. Oh, it's been given an ace. Alice is not sure about that. Oh, the chair umpire has come down from her chair to have a look. And it's out. Okay. Second serve. Kick down the middle of the court. Inside out backhand return. Miss hit from Zverev. 30-15. Good first serve out wide. Defensive backhand return from the Frenchman and then tries to look for the passing shot cross court. I think Zverev was going to go for the backhand volley and then realized, no, I've got this way too covered right now. Can let this fly by. So 40-15. 208 kilometers per hour. Missed the service line down the middle of the court. Zverev, big second serve out wide. Forehand approach down the line. Half volley. Completely mistimed it. Clipped the outside of the racket and just continued to move past him. Wasn't able to get the ball back in the direction of the Frenchman. Yeah, back in the day, that's what we would call no man's land. Don't find yourself in that position inside the service line. I think these days it's just so common. No such thing as no man's land. Just saying that's what I remember being brought up. Don't ever stand here. That's actually kind of silly. Should be able to play tennis anywhere on the court. Hard hitting from both players right now. Alice hits it double and backhand in the net, gifting Zverev his second game in the second set. So the Dutchman, Jesper de Jong, is waiting for the win out of this match. Inside out backhand from Zverev, causing problems forehand down the line in the net by the German. Feels like it's a repeat almost. What happened in the first set. First serve down the tee, at least controlling the point nicely. Oh, did it land? The Frenchman was right there to hit that ball. When you're unsure, remember what I tell you now, when you're unsure whether the ball's going to go in or out, hit it anyway. You can still call it out afterwards if it is out. Serve and volley, easy backhand volley winner down the line, 30-15. Wow. So right now, the Frenchman has won 10 points at the net. The German has only won 9. Kick out wide. Beautiful backhand down the line. Zverev tried to get there with all his might. He got there, he just couldn't control the ball back into the singles court. It's a nice angle to have seen a replay. Lots of kick from the Frenchman, especially from the advantage side. Just pulling Zverev more out onto his left. Heavy topspin forehand return from Zverev. Wow. And there's an apology from Halys. I think he mishit the ball. But anyway, still wins the game, and it's 2-1 to Alexander Zverev. Yeah, I'm impressed by Halys when he's moving forward. And obviously being 1 meter 91, I mean, I'm 186. So add another 5 centimeters. That's tough. It's tough because if I was a little bit taller, I'm covering more of the court. Try to lob me, probably reach it. Go out wide, left or right. Makes sense. However, both players have struggled when the ball's been played on their feet. Both players more than capable of hitting such shots on the oncoming attacking player. Players are up. Champa has scored time. I've just gone past 1 hour. First serve clips the top of the net. Goes out. 215 kilometers per hour attempt down the middle of the court. Wow, that was a good second serve. Backhand cross-court approach. Oh! Oh, wow. How did Qatar get that? So, how can I say this? Halys was able to play the backhand cross-court, but it was so short that this was after the approach. And Zverev decided to go for even more angle out wide. Halys got there with one hand, almost running into the sideboards where the spectators are sitting. And Zverev just played a half volley winner. But it marginally went over the net. Return cross court is out. Not a bad first serve. Aggressive forehand approach winner from the German, 40 love. Surprised how low Zverev gets with his knee bend. When he's tossing the ball for the serve, it's quite low. Now the first serve down the tee. Inside in forehand, that's not going anywhere. 3-1 for Alexander. I think someone, a cameraman, found a gentleman sitting in the stands. He has a ball in his hand. I think he wants to keep that. He's going to have to throw it back at some point. Not right now. Good first serve down the tee. Zverev just quickly examining the mark. Play goes on. Fascinating. I'm still thinking about what happened. Djokovic just felt that. Come on, this is the moment to win 25th Grand Slam. Had a lot to do. It's like, okay, so he gets through Fonseca, and then it's either Ruud or Tommy Paul. And right now, Casper Ruud is winning 4-3 in the fifth set. Only two matches going on right now. Oh, missed the backhand down the line. Alexander Zverev, 40 love for the Frenchman. First serve just goes wide. At least try to go down the middle of the court. Kick serve onto the backhand. It's very, very quick to come to the middle of the court. Standing really far back. Oh, beautiful backhand winner down the line from the Frenchman. And it's 3-2. It's all open. It's so wide open now. I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Definitely there's 3 Argentinians. Wait. 4. Oh, no. Toronto lost. So... does that mean the brothers could meet one another? The Cerundolo brothers. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be an incredible semi-final if they get that far. That's a possible semi-final. Francisco Cerundolo playing his brother Juan Manuel Cerundolo in the semi-final. That would be spectacular. Lefty against a righty. But I would like to see. It's just so strange. It's like looking at this draw. Demenar, he got knocked out today. There's a younger generation now that are coming through, hungry, wanting to win. And Sinner is not there. Alcaraz is not there. Djokovic got knocked out today. He's not gonna get another opportunity like this. Massive backhand cross court. Halys read it early. He knew where Zverev was going to hit that backhand. Couldn't control it back into the court. Oh, beautiful ace down the middle. 30 love. 40 love yet again. Easy points from both players. It's just the start of these sets that Zverev's managed to get the upper hand. Wow. Absolutely annihilated the ball. Once the return came back cross court, Zverev forehand inside in. So, new balls. First serve is good. Not a bad return from Zverev. Crunching backhand cross court, putting pressure on the Frenchman who's just chipping everything back. Turns into a drop shot. Reaction backhand volley from Zverev. Hits the net. Good first serve. Too aggressive. Lost control of his torso there. Halys trying to put too much power. Didn't need so much rotation where he was standing in the court. But he knew he had to put pressure on Zverev. There's that half volley landing on the feet. Beautiful little slice backhand down the line. Because these players are just so enormous and they've got incredible reach, Zverev played that forehand return right in the feet of Halys, who tried to play the drop shot, half volley, worked out, but Zverev was very quick there. Too good. Good first serve down the tee. Ooh, almost made it over the net. 30 all. Missed the first serve. Zverev still happy to stay back. Neutralizing. Oh, double fault. Now it's getting interesting. Break point for Alexander Zverev. And Halys comes up with something very special. Big first serve out wide, one hand backhand return from Zverev into the net. Quality serve right there. Again, big serve down the middle of the court, one hand backhand return. First bouncing before the net. First serve down the tees, return down the middle of the court. Zverev goes massive with the backhand down the line. Beautiful, beautiful power, precision. Yeah, perhaps too defensive from Halys after that return. Oh, that's quality. There's a difference between these two players, and a technical difference. It's big. Drop shot from Zverev into the net. It was looking rather flat. First serve in down the middle of the court. Good return from Zverev. Right back at Halys. Forehand slammed into the net. 4-3. It's still okay. It's still okay if you're a Zverev fan. I think if you're hoping Halys can cause some problems, do something. Still has a lot to do. Can't really see him affecting the Germans' service games in any way. And it starts with the return. It just seems as though it's not really a quality, it's not really a strength of the Frenchman. Even the second serve, he's trying to neutralize it, but Zverev is just far too confident behind those serves. So when they go in the court, when the return comes back, if it comes back, Zverev is on top of it. The confidence is just so big. Halys is going to need some luck where Zverev just has a really bad game. And it has happened. He can hit 2-3 double faults. Right now, doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Anything can happen. First serve out wide is chipped deep into the court. Inside out forehand from Zverev. Backhand cross court. Looking for too much angle, hitting the net. First serve was Zenderbein back in return in the net. Wasn't so far out wide. And maybe the power, the bounce, this is all putting the Frenchman off. Struggling to get a hold of the first return. More the first return. Yeah, he's chipping everything back. Then he's under pressure. Moonball lands on the baseline. Zverev sends the same one back. Inside in forehand from the Frenchman. And Zverev, wild forehand cross court. 15-30. He's going to have to dig deep now. Serve and volley. Zverev finishes the point with a smash. 30-all. Yeah, smashing well today. Something that's struggled with in big points situations. Just thinking back to Miami semi-finals against Sinner. Ooh, forehand cross court from Zverev goes out. And it's a break point now for the Frenchman. Victory belongs to the most tenacious. That's what it's written there in the stadium. I think Fonseca really proved that. Oh, beautiful serve and volley. Nice surprise attack. And why not? It's so obvious that the Frenchman is going to be chipping that first return. He's doing it all the time. Now, the trick is not to become too predictable. Use that tactic sparingly, but use it at the right time. Because I'm pretty sure the Frenchman would be able to adapt. He'll be able to change it up. And again, once again at the net. Oh, drop shot wasn't that good. Qatar did well enough. Oh, he's quick though. Quick. Backhand volley, cross court. Forced at least after that drop shot to run back again towards the backhand side, sliding all over the court. Just didn't have enough power in the wrist to get that last backhand over the net. Kick. One cross court from both players. Halys hits his forehand in the net. And it's these unforced errors that are really letting him down. Yes, Zverev has also done the same, but it's the Frenchman is hitting the mistakes, the unforced errors at the wrong time. Zverev does it in the beginning of games, and when it's, I guess, when it doesn't really count, it's those break points, pressure points. That's where it makes the difference. Oh, beautiful ace down the middle of the court for the Frenchman. Only 212 kilometers per hour. Oh, Fonseca was hitting 220. I'm so impressed with that youngster. Another one is the Spaniard, Rafael Khadar. That was something special today for Fonseca. It's a bad mistake. Backhand, unforced error, cross court. In the tram lines, the Frenchman. Ooh, return back into the middle of the court. It was loaded with power. At least hit his forehand in the bottom of the net. That's the thing. You can be tenacious. You can be aggressive. You can be fit. But tennis is still a technical sport. And I think it's his technique that's letting him down to a certain degree. Beautiful forehand winner. The further he progresses in tournaments, it only gets tougher. Just keeping an eye on the match between Ruud and Paul. dead even in that fifth set, 5-all. Keep in mind the winner of that match is going to play Fonseca. Kick into the backhand, back in return, right back at the Frenchman. 4-1 to 4-1 right now. Oh, blasted that 4-1 cross court for a winner. Zverev, break point. Should I say, set point. Not a bad first serve down the middle of the court. Zverev hits a high ball. Oh, it lands in. And he misses the smash. Second set goes to the German. 6-3. That was a bad miss. Tried to do something special, looked for too much angle. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen Zverev do the same. There we go. 2 sets to love. Too few first serves, going in for Zverev 64%, Halys 68%. But points won of the first serve. It's far higher for Zverev. That's where he's making the difference. 60% for Halys, 79%. For Zverev can make his life even easier if he gets more first serves in. Once he starts hitting the 70% mark, it's really going to make a difference. 75% would be fantastic. He's winning such a high percentage of first serve points. It's just going to make it easy for himself if he can get more first serves in. I'm looking at Zverev the whole time, or at least when they're showing him, and I'm thinking, can you picture him? Can you picture him holding that trophy? That's so strange. I can't. It's like difficult to picture anyone else. Yeah, Djokovic, that made sense. You'd think like, okay, again, 25th Grand Slam. But who? I mean, that's just going to be unreal. Court busy being watered right now. I think they're coming to the end of it. And Zverev, with that mighty serve of his starting the third set, should be feeling quite comfortable. Aggressive backhand approach down the line. Oh, what a smash. Halys was a swing and miss. Wow, that was really close to hitting the Frenchman. Smashed it right down the middle of the court, probably expecting the Frenchman to pick a side. Is he going to go left? Is he going to go right? As most players do anyway. Kick onto the backhand. Drop shot from Zverev. Beautifully executed with side spin. Was always going to be a challenge for the Frenchman to reach. Stunning. Stunning. Always love a good drop shot. And serve and volley. Nice combinations. Inside in forehand winner from Zverev. Only 6 shots that last rally. First serve is good. Return with a forehand inside out onto Zverev's backhand. Oh, Zverev blasting his forehand now. Had to slice across court. It was good backhand down the line. Went big with the forehand down the line. Missed the tram line though. Good first serve down the tee. Massive forehand winner cross court from Zverev. Just can't see the Frenchman breaking. And I don't know if he's still there, 17 prime. I'm thinking about that guy put down $15,000 on the Frenchman winning. Oh, I could never bring myself to that. I am definitely not a gambler. Gosh, I mean, 15,000, $15,000, hard work, hard earned money. Perhaps I don't know how the person earned it, but if I save that much money, I would invest that into something, not gamble it. But everyone's different. Oh, too short from the Frenchman. Beautiful approach shot. Forehand winner from Zverev. Good first serve down the tee. Great forehand cross court from the Frenchman. Looking too defensive now all of a sudden with the forehand. Yeah, every shot is loaded with confidence right now. Beautiful forehand winner down the line from Zverev. It's under pressure a little bit. For a very short time. But once Halys was trying to flick this forehand, just changed the pace, and that suited Zverev nicely. Serve down the middle of the court, backhand return out in the tram lines, 15-30. Good serve out wide. Court's open up, double hand backhand cross court. Zverev comes out top. 2 break points. Oh gosh. What? Gustav. Man, those are harsh words. Come on, Halys. Painful to watch. I think he's got beautiful technique. That backhand. I would be so proud if I had a student that played with a backhand like that. That's stunning technique. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Zverev tried to get it back with his double hand backhand. Just rereading that first message. Gustav Gerolaitis is not a big fan of Zverev. Well disguised drop shot. Frenchman gets there, backhand volley winner down the line, and it's 2-love for Alexander Zverev. Zverev is the walking equivalent of elevator music. Oh, thanks for getting involved in the chat. Hey, all of a sudden getting nice and busy here. Jory is back in the chat. Hi, guys. Is Remy still pouting over Novak's loss? Ah, I tell you. I haven't seen him in the chat for this one. I mean, he left. It's so weird because he left at the end of the third set. So I think the end of the third set. So he knew something. Or was it the end of the? I feel like it was the end of the third set. Inside in forehand from Zverev goes long. He's really full of confidence. That Fonseca Joker match was fantastic. So true. The kid has heart. I kept doing this. Spirit, man, he's quick. Halys, 30-15 up. Can't wait for Kobali, Tien. That ought to be good. Oh, Remy. He's a member of the channel. Remesis. That's his alias. And he absolutely loves Djokovic. The biggest Djokovic fan. Beautiful inside out forehand from Zverev. Making it 30 all. See, I'm a little bit behind here. First serve in the net. Oh, yeah. Oh, double fault. Break point now for the Frenchman. No, fans must be so depressed right now. RN, okay. It's not like No played poorly. He had no more. He had way more winners. Not so many. I think there was like, if I'm correct, it was like 70-66. Good overhead smash. Oh, Djokovic. Zverev hits the top of the net, tries to play a drop shot. At least gets a break. Well, not way more, but more. Yeah. It was an epic. Both men can be proud. But I think it's just going to sting Djokovic a little more. Because he would have known that this was his greatest opportunity to win. If everyone else, he probably thought before the match, is like he can beat everyone. He has beaten everyone, and he's been playing pretty well. Yeah, the first two sets were great, and then it kind of looked a little bit like what Sinner went through yesterday. From the third set onwards, he was just tired. Yeah, but the anti-Novaks are quite happy. Oh, Jory, nice to see you in the chat. Zverev is only good for me if I've run out of sleep meds. Okay. Gostogolitis. Correct. That's the point. And he probably looked up and he's like, I can beat Zverev. I know what to do. You know, Sinner's not there. Alcaraz is not there. First serve out wide is returned long by Zverev. Yeah. Eze Zverev. Eom Vasilao. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some. These are one of the Brazilian supporters. I have to do some translating there. Serve down the middle of the court. Not a bad backhand return. We thumped that. Halys couldn't control his backhand. Let me see if I can translate that. Oh. Here we go. Drop shot from Zverev. Way too good. Double bounce. 30 all. Iceland, what are you saying? For Zverev, Zverev is a goof. I don't, oh, okay. I think he's an exceptional player. Right now, hitting too many unforced errors. It would really be cool if Zverev could win this whole thing. And to be honest, Jory, I feel the same way. It just feels strange for anyone else to get their hands on the trophy. It kind of felt right that Sinner was going to win. Oh, it's such a good drop shot from Halys. And he holds his service game 2-all. Oh, the set's definitely going to get interesting now. Gustav Gerolaitis does not like that idea. Well, then who would you want to win? I can guess. I know Iceland Lima wants he wants Fonseca to win. Gustav, who would you like to see lift the Roland Garros trophy, become champion? Zverev coming to the net. Beautiful backhand volley. I would prefer literally anybody else in the rest of the draw. Gosh. Okay, there is really a lot of HATE. Anyone. Oh, wow. Oh, must be careful. That could hurt you later because if I just look down the draw, I mean, we could have another youngster winning, and there are a few youngsters out there, but he's just prime right now. This is the best it's gonna get for Zverev. 29 years old. He's got the experience. He's been here so many times. Beautiful backhand winner, cross court. Built up the point perfectly, Zverev, and was rewarded with that short ball. Didn't allow Frenchman to get back to the recovery position. And a great choice. Great choice. Yeah, I mean, I think Fonseca can go for my call right now from this moment onwards. I think it's going to be Fonseca Zverev semi-final. Oh, great backhand from Halys. Beautiful inside out forehand winner. 30-15. Perhaps, wow. I mean, that would be magical, having such a youngster like that. Who's he playing again? I forgot now. Um, oh, Tabilo. Yeah, there's a possibility to get to the fourth round, but then thereafter, tough one. It's just, obviously, it gets tougher. Oh, no. Yeah, so Nakashima, Auger Sim. Oof, at least struggling now on the forehand side. Oh, beautifully disguised drop shot. Looked like Zverev was just going to hammer that forehand and then quickly change the grip. Scoop that ball nicely. I mean, it would just be strange, really, if I look at the draw. Imagine Auger Sim winning. Or someone like, I don't know, like TFO. Imagine TFO, like, wow. I mean, anyone can win it now. It's open. And there's going to be some fantastic fights now because it's going to make players more hungry. That was a superb drop shot from the Frenchman. Oh, Ghosty. Well, welcome, my friend. This is where I get the ins and outs of everybody comes to the channel. My administrator, Jory. Yeah, Auger Sim won Madrid once, maybe. Do I recall correctly? I think he has some skill on clay. I mean, he's the fourth seed, purely because of his ranking. And Zverev eventually holds with serve, double and back and return, high and long. Ronaldo's doing all right. This Belgian, Collignon. I feel like I need to pronounce it as French. Benchik beat Demana. I mean, Rublev is still there. I mean, to beat the Portuguese Borges 7-5, 7-6, 7-6. I think oh wait, how's that other match? Ruud and Paul. Oh my gosh, Casper Ruud has beaten Tommy Paul in 5 sets, just under 5 hours. Lost the first 2 sets, came back to win 6-4, 7-6, 7-5. So Casper Ruud is now going to play Fonseca in the 4th round. Yeah, what a result. I mean, that's really, this is a tournament of upsets. There's a guy earlier who was saying that 17 prime 1, I think that was his alias. It's just so crazy. Khudar, he's taken Carrena Busta, fellow Spaniard. Zverev missing his forehand behind the baseline. Oh, Zverev thinks that forehand was out. Why is this not translating? Oh, it has been called out. Oh. The cameraman zoomed into it. That's very smart play from Halys, but he missed the volley as well. Beautiful surprise attack. Oh. Zverev is winning easy. I confused the score. I thought it was tied. No. And yet again, another unforced error from the Frenchman. Yeah, you're right. Iceland, Lima. I miss Schramm too, huh? I heard Pedal was popular in Germany. I hope he's having fun. I kind of feel bad for whoever wins Roland Garros because they will be doing so without Alcaraz, Sinner, Knoll, Feast, Draper, Musetti. Some fans may put an asterisk on the title. Yeah, I yeah, I hear what you say. It's like, okay, you only won the tournament because those people were not there. But to be honest, Sinner took part. He lost. Djokovic lost today. Wow, thumping first serve down the middle of the court. Zverev returning into the net. 2 break points saved by the Frenchman. That's an interesting point. Gosh, just playing incredibly now. Halys. With fire in his hands. Beautiful play from the Frenchman. And he holds his service game to make it 3-all. It's really it's the only way that everyone else now has a chance of winning this Grand Slam. And that's what I said in the past is how can Zverev win? If Alcaraz, Sinner, Djokovic are not there. But how would that match look like if it does work out as I predict? How would a semi-final between Zverev and Fonseca look? What would that look like? Because Fonseca was incredible, and the end of that fifth set. Yeah, I have a feeling this might be the tournament for youngsters. Yeah, yeah. Sinner's loss really opened the door, opened up the field. Yeah, right, Jory. It does. It is definitely interesting. Wasn't the greatest approach shot from Zverev. He'll know that. Lucky man. And backhand in the net from the Frenchman. Zverev has said in the past he wins by making it really boring because he's got a big serve. I mean, I guess Goran Ivanisevic used to do the same. Michael Stich, when I was a young kid, he used to do that a lot. Short points, but he's also got a wicked ground stroke game. Oh, why did he move back? Beautiful play from the Frenchman. Just starting to pack that forehand with power. Yeah. So that's the one thing you like about Zverev, that comment he made. Drop shot from Zverev. Too good. Double bounce. I mean, I don't see why it's so boring. He's got such a all-rounder game. Compared to someone like Sinner, yeah, he's less three-dimensional. He's definitely one-dimensional compared to Zverev, where Zverev will come to the net perhaps more often, serve and volley. No, it's the same as Sinner. But yeah, his biggest enemy is his 5 sets. It's his fitness levels. Hey, I like that. Nice comment, Gustav. On the same level as me. Zverev does have a good backhand. Double fault from Zverev right now, though. I'll give him that. He has an elite backhand. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, part serve, part pusher, emphasizer, defense. Nah, really. I mean, maybe I've missed that part of his career, but Zverev is very aggressive. Having a second smash right now from the service line. Easy put away. 40-30 game point. Um, well, I mean, I haven't really seen that in Zverev's game, to be honest. Almost hitting the 2 hour mark. But I mean, maybe in the past, the way he used to hit these heavy forehand topspin balls, he's adapted his game slightly. I thought he used to push that second serve. It used to drive me mad. It's like How can you be so tall and you're just hitting double faults and pushing a second serve? Drop shot from Zverev, beautifully executed. Would you say John Isner, Kevin Anderson, or other big guys are well-rounded players? Um, Kevin Anderson was different, and I was privileged enough to grow up in the same country. I saw him playing tournaments um, in South Africa, but he left South Africa at a very young age. He was just too good for everyone back there, back then. But if I think about him later on, like yeah, I mean reaching Wimbledon final, um, a great server. Obviously, he had a fantastic serve, but he had a great ground stroke game as well. He had a deadly forehand, solid backhand. Someone like John Isner was a pure server. Someone like Goran Ivanisevic, his whole game was around the serve. Or what's it, O'Reilly? Another one. I mean, it's just pure serve. GMP is a bit of both. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember playing tournaments. I think it was like a under 16 tournament. So I was no, probably was it under 18 now? Oh, I can't remember. No, I think I must have been about 16 years old, and he was taking part in my tournament, but he's younger than me. I think he's like 3 years younger than me, maybe 2 years. And I just thought, like, who's this little kid? Because he was a kid. I mean, when I'm 16 years old and then he's 13, 14, there's a difference, you know. I've already got testosterone building up in my blood and in my muscles rather, and um, oh, Riley Opolka, yeah. But when I saw this kid, I was like, what is this kid going to do? And then I was watching him play. I thought, wow. And everyone was talking Kevin Anderson, Kevin Anderson, but he moved to America shortly after because they wanted to develop his game further. And it was just it worked out. It made the most sense to do so. Um, and yeah, it was amazing. And then seeing him on TV, never forget that moment in Wimbledon where he dropped the racket, picked it up with his left hand, and then hit a forehand. Oh, looking for the drop shot, Elise. I feel like this might just be the game. Yeah, he played in a tournament in Stellenbosch. Was it Stellenbosch? I feel like it was in that area. Forehand in the net from Zverev, giving the Frenchman hope right now. Oh, yeah, I think it was Florida. I want to say California, but no, I think Florida made sense. He definitely moved to the States. I don't know exactly where. Um, but yeah, I think it's just the best tennis all year round. The best weather for tennis. Backhand cross court in the net from Zverev. Unforced errors creeping in. First serve in the net. Oh, that's a good question. I haven't been asked that. Beautiful drop shot. Both players playing so well. 4-all now. Do I miss South Africa? I mean, I miss aspects of South Africa. I still have family living there, friends that I don't. I'm in contact with, but I immigrated 15 years ago. A long time has elapsed. I've changed as a person. Um, I first lived 10 years, 11 years, 10 years in Germany. So became a European citizen, German citizen, learned the language. It's just a whole new life, and Europe is so different compared to Africa. So different. It's just I have this idea in my head that people in Europe will probably just love Africa a lot, and then people in Africa will just love Europe a lot because there's pros and cons to every situation. I mean, first of all, the weather is fantastic in South Africa. Oh, stunning smash. For most of the year. Right now they have winter, but I mean you still get they call yeah, different parts of South Africa have different weather systems, but I mean you can still go out in shorts at times in winter. But it can get really cold as well at times, but not for long. I've always said that the climate where I grew up is it's mainly uh, yeah, it's like summer and then there's a rainy season. Oh, so many differences. I think first of all, um, things are just well organized here in Europe. I'm now living in the Netherlands, and there's very few differences between the Netherlands and Germany. They take care of the citizens. You get lots of help regarding childcare. I think that's just incredible benefit that is just doesn't exist in South Africa. I don't know if you know much about Europe, but oh, double fault. I mean, if you go to a public school, you don't pay for education, so that's just so amazing. I think that's always a worry for people back in SA to make enough money to send your child to the best school, because public schools are not the ones you want to take them to. You want to take them to semi-private schools or private schools, and um, that's just one big, massive difference. The infrastructure is unbelievable. There's no trains. You need a car to go everywhere. There's no undergrounds in South Africa. Um, yeah. Oh, stunning forehand winner. 5-4 to Zverev. So it's just when I came here and I was allowed to come here when I first immigrated 15 years ago. I'm a British citizen, first of all. So at the time, that island, the UK, they used to belong to or be part of the European Union, um, and and yeah, it's just unbelievable how things are. I mean, the thing that is so difficult, I think, for most South Africans are the weather and then the people. That's another big difference. So even though South Africa has problems with crime, has problems, social issues, unfortunately racism is probably still a big issue there. They're still friendly. They're friendly, outgoing people, and I think people in Europe, in these two countries I've lived in Germany, in the Netherlands, they're more cautious. You know, people are very open in South Africa, and that can be a good thing, and that can be a dangerous thing. You understand what I mean? Yeah. First serve down the middle of the court, one hand backhand return, high and long from the German. So many aspects. Infrastructure is a big one, making me think just about the world of tennis. Oh, that was a lazy forehand from Zverev. Halys is more pumped, more willing right now. In South Africa, everything's hard court, so like the Australian Open, US Open, it makes sense because of the climate, very little rain. But when you go to, oh, I lived in Germany, it's incredible. Clay courts in the summer. Summer season is like 4 months long: May, June, July, and September. August is normally holidays. And then the winter season, so well organized. Indoor tennis courts. Yeah. Longish rally going on here. At least looking for too much angle, trying to be fancy. 30-15. Yeah, things are very well organized. What I know about South Africa is that things are, in the sporting world, everything's becoming privatized. So those with money, those who are affluent, have cash on hand or not, or in the bank, they can make a big difference for themselves, for their family, and yeah. Where it's maybe Europe is a little bit more community driven, but they get themselves into pickles as well. They get themselves into problems. Inside in forehand in the net from the Frenchman. Because as much as Europe's opening the arms and saying we're going to help people, it's the Christian way of thinking. You know, everybody starts pouring into the country, into the continent, and there are new challenges. New challenges. I can talk about this for a long time because I don't think that's a really bad thing that people from other countries want to immigrate and live here in Europe. But I do agree as well that there should be a process. Kick serve onto the backhand. Return pushing at least back. Drop shot. Oh, very flat. That was a bad drop shot from Zverev. Aim point now. 40-30 for the Frenchman. Yeah. Interesting point. Yeah, Ghosty, you're right. Gosh, I had to read the message twice, Jory. I was like, huh? Sissy pants. Good serve out wide. Defensive return. What a approach shot from Halys. Oh, and he misses the backhand cross court. The crowds must be going wild. 5-all. Because word got out that it's a great place to live, to be. I think with the war very close by as well, especially in the Middle East, in those areas. Yeah, it opened up the doors. I mean, I don't want to get too political or social, but yeah, there needs to be a process. So as much as European countries open up the doors and say, okay, we will help these asylum seekers, they need to try and adapt and to integrate into the culture. I think that's always important. I think It should always be that way. And uh, I realized that when I first moved to Germany. I kind of in the beginning I refused to learn German, but then you just feel like a fish out of water, you know. And I learned very quickly though, if I can learn this language, well, I'm going to feel more at home. If get into the system, it's going to make me feel a little bit more, yeah, build a bit more of a foundation. Oh, just missed the backhand down the line, Zverev. I think that's always. I mean, that's a challenge as well for these countries. But I think that's for another chat. Maybe I need to all become members, and then we can have these discussions with the members only live streams. Inside in forehand from Zverev, more or less in the middle of the court. That's too soft. That was way too soft. Halys hammered that forehand inside in. What is happening? Because I'm seeing Zverev, he's losing steam. That was a big winner, that forehand inside in. Oh, half volley doesn't even reach the net. 15-40 and break points now for the Frenchman. Oh, I'm just sorry. I'm just looking at your question, Ghosty. Are the people adapting well in Netherlands? It's always going to be different wherever you come from in the world. Oh my gosh! What a low backhand volley winner from Zverev, trying to be aggressive, pushing forward to the net. Yeah, that was an incredible volley. And I like that shoelace volley. Yeah. Return is in. High looping return from Halys. Rally's shifting into a more aggressive ground stroke rally. Backhands cross court. Halys finds the inner tram line. No ways. Was that in? And he gets the break. Wow, wow, wow. Could this be going to a fourth set? I'm gonna stop saying nasty things about Novak because every time I do, one of my favorites goes down. Yeah, I think Gustav said it. Ah. Wow. Yeah, I mean, while I was talking, I was still watching. I just saw the level, Zverev's game. Just dropping, unforced errors, shot selection's not quite there, but I think it's all culminating together with the fact that he's tired. This is a Cinderella call to sleep. Just gone past midnight. Gosh, but the stadium looks full. Oh, they got a Mexican wave going. That should keep everyone awake for some time. Oh, that's great. Yeah, but at some point, the chair umpire is just trying to not laugh. Like, can everyone just stop right now? Can't be. It's weird. Tennis is just weird that way. People need to be still in their seats. Be better if nobody moved. First serve goes in. Forehand return cross court. At least big forehand cross court. In a backhand cross court duel, at least being pushed back. That was fantastic depth and power from the German. Pressure time for the Frenchman. Kick up wide to the backhand. Backhand return is long behind the baseline. Too many unforced errors right now from Zverev. Halys misses the first serve down the middle of the court. Kick serve onto the backhand. Backhand return. Straight to Halys on the backhand side. Fear of losing. Being in a winning position seems to be taking over the Frenchman. 2 hours and 22 minutes. Never mind, 5 minutes past midnight. First serve is good, not a bad defensive return from Zverev, but what a winner, inside out. This definitely looks like it's heading towards a fourth set. Are there going to be more surprises on the way? Inside out forehand approach. Zverev hits it high, but that's way too short. Easy smash. And he's got set point. I don't think Zverev is finding any support right now. The lonely gladiator in the stadium. Oh, he missed the inside out forehand, found the tram lines instead. And it's deuce. Inside out forehand, beautifully placed by the Frenchman, attacking right now. Backhand volley into the open court. Second serve, kick out wide. In a backhand cross-court duel right now, both players. Halys tries to steer it to the forehand side of Zverev, who's starting to get more control of that rally, forcing the error back to deuce. Almost an ace down the middle of the court. Kick onto the backhand. Good backhand return, pushing Halys back. Backhand to backhand now. Inside in, forehand, more or less in the middle of the court from Halys. Great forehand down the line. Zverev just defending and can't get a shot over the net anymore. Double and backhand in the net. Yet another set point. Oh, it's a beautiful ace down the middle of the court. 7-5 to the Frenchman. What is happening? I am shocked right now. This is incredible. Oh, I'm guessing as well. I mean, I see images of them. Got the volume very low. Not really hearing anything. That was, interesting to see how Zverev his game got deflated. And Halys is probably, he's getting empowered, getting energy from the crowd. But it's still full. I mean, I think people are making their way home thinking, okay, this is going to finish at 2 o'clock in the morning. Just how tennis is. So, a little bit of an extra break, longer break going on here. Taking a bit more time, watering the courts. And a lot of tennis today. Zverev didn't leave the court to change his attire. Oh. Let me see. Ich speak English. Ich kann fließend Deutsch sprechen. Ik kan een beetje Nederlands praten. Ja rozumiem mało po polsku. Yeah, we wouldn't really count Polish. But, I think my best languages are English. German's definitely my second language. Dutch. I understand a lot of Dutch. I really understand a lot. Probably need to be speaking more. It's just easy to get away with English. Everyone speaks English, yeah. So yeah, two and a half languages. I think the Afrikaans is just kind of like merged in. I grew up in South Africa learning Afrikaans as a second language. And it's kind of like merged in now German, Dutch. No Spanish, Italian. No. Forehand cross court duel. Ooh, at least missed that forehand. Um, no other languages. Yeah, I think, but at the bottom of the list, Polish. I have a Polish background. That's an incredibly difficult language. Incredibly difficult. Wow. Let, second serve. Oh, yeah, but you asked me how many languages I speak. So I'd say two and a half. And then I know, like, I don't know, 40 or 50 words in Polish. That's about it. I know basic greetings. I can say, like, what the weather's like. I'm hungry. The necessities, but conversation wise, I can't. I can have a conversation in Dutch. I can have a conversation in German, English. Oh, that lob's not going to make it in. So a little bit more fire right now in Zverev's step. More initiative, I would say. I think he just needs to be wary. Yeah, the camera zoomed in on his face there. Just had a walking back, and he just did like a something hurt or irritated Zverev. Oh, beautiful first serve down the tee. I don't think that lob's going to go in, and it's 1-love. As per usual, Zverev maybe influencing Halys. Didn't even bother to go towards his bench. Yeah, but funny that you said, yeah, Spanish, Italian. They're very similar language, I hear. Drop shot from Guitar Elise hitting the net. 15. Oh, beautiful ace out wide. 15 all. Hard, aggressive first serve onto the backhand. Drop shot attempt in the net. The Frenchman. Good serve out wide, up and backhand return, pushing Elise back. Definitely drop shot opportunities coming up, but I think that forehand down the line was long. Having a word, yeah, being confirmed now. Break points again. The same position every set. Drop shot from Elise, very well played. Zverev scooped it over, but Elise controlled that forehand volley nicely and at the right time. Didn't rush himself. 40-30. So the previous two attempts, the drop shot didn't work out. Good serve out wide, up and backhand. Approach down the line, and the volley's missed. Zverev gets an early break. Silent celebration. Point by point, game by game. Zverev just feels like he's got more energy now. Jory's happy. Der Deutsche führt 2-0 in der vierten Satz. Oh, aber dann sofort Doppelfälle gespielt. Double fault. That second serve can really let him down. Let himself down at times. There we go. Good first serve. Smash winner. That last rally, only 3 shots. Serve and volley attempt. Again, another smash. He's going to have a second one, even easier. 30-15. Oh, beautiful technique. Love that. Getting ready for the smash and how he just held on to the rack a little bit longer. It helps to keep the racket face pointing up, keeping the elbow down. That's where he's going to get maximum power when striking a smash. The overhead. Drop shot. Wasn't that good? Halys has done well to get it back. This should be an easy winner. 40-15. Wasn't a winner in the end. Halys did stretch with all his might. Just couldn't get forehand volley back over the net. Straight to the ground. First serve out wide. I don't think that lob return is going to make it over the net. So 3-love lead now for the number 2 seed. And I'm guessing Zverev will. He would just take this lead with him. I don't think it will bother him too much if Halys goes on to hold his service games. What's critical now is that Zverev holds on to his games. He's not allowed to lose that service game anymore. And the way he controlled that last game is how he needs to continue going through the rest of this match. Aggressive serves, move forward. I've been saying it so often, almost like a broken record, is that Halys is not doing anything with the first return. He's just blocking it back every time. He's not trying to put pressure on Zverev. He's not trying to hit it hard at all. Tomorrow evening's match, Nakashima and Watchalong. I think that's always such an interesting battle, having an American up against a Canadian. And I always feel that Americans have the upper hand because of that. It's like, yeah, we're a better nation, and the Canadians like, yeah, probably are, and that already like comes into the match. So often that Americans and Canadians, when they play, it just feels like the Americans bully the Canadians, and there's a bit of history there, right? Thank goodness it's sport, because it can be played out in a sportsman-like way. But I wonder who would win in that match. Nakashima is a great tennis player, man. Mike, I heard Rafa say in an interview that Babolat does not pay him to use their racket. I thought all tennis players got endorsements from the rackets they use. Do you know if that's true? I mean, now perhaps, but no, back in the day, you would have definitely been. You would have been sponsored by Babolat. Zverev, after 8-shot rally, I would guesstimate his forehand out of bounds. I mean, once he's finished playing as a professional, I think he needs to buy his rackets. Drop shot from Halys. Goes into the net. Yeah, so the way I understand this question is that it's current. Right now, he has to, he won't have a sponsorship. That makes perfect sense. Oh, beautiful ace down the middle of the court from the deuce side. First serve is wide. Kick serve onto the backhand. Return deep. Cross court. Pushing the Frenchman. Back. The double hand backhand down the line. It's just not working. Two game points for the Frenchman. Serve out wide. Forehand return. Slapped out of bounds. Like a lazy swing. Big game for the Frenchman now. Let's see if Zverev can continue the way he served in the previous game. Kick into the middle of the court. Forehand heavy topspin return. Just try and neutralize that second serve. Back and slice from Halys. Inside out forehand from Zverev. Drive volley down the middle of the court. He's approaching the net. Double hand backhand in the net. Halys looked tired hitting that last backhand. Love. I think a lot of people will be tired. Second serve. Oh my gosh, that's a bad double fault. I know. Zverev turns around to his dad, to his team. It's all going to be Russian. They're going to be talking Russian with one another. Second serve. Kick down the middle of the court. Return was a bit casual. Drop shot from Zverev into the bottom of the net. Did we ever get the official word on what is wrong with Sinner? Is he hurt? One thing I did hear is that he ruled out. He did say that it had nothing to do with the heat. He said it felt like he just hit a brick wall all of a sudden. Wow. Ace out wide. Looked that way. Or was it out? Oh, it looked like an ace. I think it's just fatigue. I think it's fatigue. It's his fitness lets him down the most. Great defense from the Frenchman right now. But in the end, hit his forehand cross court out in the corridor, in the doubles court. Good serve out wide. Smash. Let's go to second one. A third one. No, the lob goes out. Game point 40-30. Oh, great serve out wide. Double hand backhand return in the net. 4-1 now. Zverev sending the ball boy away. Take this racket away. Get it restrung now. I heard Sinner say he needs a vacation. So I assumed it was just fatigue. You know, you do one thing over and over every day, day in, day out. I mean, you can get a little bit tired of it. But the guy is winning like he's winning millions and millions of dollars. I mean, that also acts as fuel, certainly. A lot of these players, they do it for the passion of the game, but a lot of tennis players are like, I need money. Or some are just like, I need more money. I don't know how they think being in this situation. I never like to leave that out of conversations because I think it's such a big part of the modern day sportsmen and sportswomen. You can't eliminate it. Let's even go back to Italy, to Rome, when Zabalenka caused this whole issue is that, we're not getting paid enough. How much money have they won? How much money has she won? 40, 50 million euros? Prize money? It's never enough. The fact that Sinner needs a holiday. I mean, what was he doing with his time off after he lost in Australia? There was a lengthy gap there that he had. Oh, great forehand cross-court winner from the Frenchman. 30 love. I don't think it was his choice. I don't think he was able to just say like, yeah, I want to skip Rome. I'm pretty sure that there will be clauses what type of tournaments he can play. I'm pretty sure he also wants to play certain tournaments. And if you look at all the tournaments he's played, there's except for the Sunshine Swing, that was basically 4 weeks, the whole of March. But in February, he lost to Menchik. That was in Doha, wasn't it? 4-2. A lot of unforced errors from Zverev. And then January was Australian Open. Okay, lost in the semi-finals. So there was about 1.5 weeks of tennis. February wasn't. He had a break after that. Was it Qatar? I feel like it was Doha. And then it was the Sunshine Swing. There was a lot of tennis because he won both tournaments. So he got to the finals, beating Zverev in 2 semis. That's a beautiful drop shot from Zverev. 15 love. And then March, April. Okay, then it was Monte Carlo, one after the other. Monte Carlo, Madrid, Rome. But I mean, those are 3 setters. I think he would want to play it as well. He was on a winning streak. 3 sets, I think, suit him well. Once it gets to 5 sets, it's another ball game. That's why I would really, really love one day to witness a Grand Slam where women play 5 sets. I think that will just make things even. That will make things very, very, very even. Men and women are getting paid the same, but men are spending more time on the court. I don't want to open up a can of worms here, but you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, Djokovic spent just less than 5 hours losing to Fonseca. He spent more time in the office. Or we take away the 5 setter and then men play best of 3. Inside in, forehand winner. That was an easy one. Just waited and waited and waited. Zverev. I feel like he's just conserving his energy. When he's returning, he's just slapping them all out, believing in himself that he can definitely win his service games. The women are boring enough playing 2 sets. I mean, I don't know if it's boring. The question is, and I think this is where the fear kicks in, is like, oh no, women can't be the pros. I think the quality of tennis might drop. It's not that it's boring, but they're long matches. There, I've seen 3.5 hour matches inside in forehand in the net. I've seen 3 hour matches with women, and it's like 3 sets. It's unbelievable. You can play really long juice ads, juice ads. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. It's game. Game, game, game. Halys is the one who hit it in the net. Yeah, I know that Zverev found out, when was that? Not too long ago, that he's diabetic. I think he was just playing with his machine now. He just needs to check his sugar levels. Getting ever closer to the inevitable. First serve goes in, forehand return, bit short. I think Halys has finally got tired himself. As we hit the 3 hour mark. 1:45 here in Europe in the morning. Hard backhand, aggressive backhand down the middle of the court by Zverev. Always an option. Don't always have to go for the lines, make the opponent run. Hit it straight down the middle, straight at the player. Good serve out wide. Halys was thinking about coming forward. Oh, wow. Zverev got the forehand. Cross-court was a lot of angle. They're in a backhand cross-court duel now. Zverev goes hard down the line. And the forehand goes long. Match points now for the number 2 seed, the highest seed left in this Grand Slam. And the Frenchman has been able to get out of this sticky situation before, not necessarily being match points now down, at the break points, first serve in the net. He has been looking tired now in the last couple of points. Kick onto the backhand, inside in backhand return, pushes Halys back. Oh, got the backhand cross-court in. Zverev tried to finish it off with a backhand on the line winner. Match point for the German. Number 2 to be exact. Good first serve. Tame forehand return from Zverev. Looking for more topspin. Changing the technique. Forehand in the net. It has been happening often. There's been a little more effort now in this return game from Zverev. He's just almost dragging Halys with him to the end of the set. And then trying to finish it off in the return game. It's probably not going to happen now. Oh, beautiful serve out wide. It's an ace. Second serve. Kick out wide. Backhand return pushes Halys back on the backhand side. Oh, wow. Thunderous backhand cross-court winner with angle. First serve is in. It's a short return from Zverev. That lob's not going to make it. Doesn't go anywhere near the net. Advantage. Halys, the Frenchman. That would be a great language to learn. French. Coton Halys. Good first serve. Down the middle. Defensive forehand return. Forehand cross-court duel right now. Oh, Zverev finding excellent depth. But the Frenchman eventually hit his forehand long. Just feels like Zverev needs this 1 point on the due side. Zverev getting distracted with his frame. Slice out. What happened there? It didn't even bounce. Oh, wow. It just completely died, but it wasn't even close to the line. I just think it's funny that Halys is apologizing, or he apologized. That was a weird serve. Didn't feel like it was close to the line. Found a soft patch of sand, and it just died. Backhands cross court. Halys tries to change it up. Just can't get his feet in the right place. Messes up the backhand. Juice, number 4. Going down the line, backhand cross-court slice, defensive play from Zverev, inside out forehand, goes long behind the baseline. Zverev gets another match point opportunity. Second serve. Backhand return pushes. Halys back, but he misses his forehand inside in. Djokovic. Djokovic. Zverev is through to the 4th round. Four sets. It's taken the German. Just over 3 hours. And just to make it more official, there we go. Zverev through to the 4th round. These players should be feeling tired. Almost 1 o'clock in the morning. A lot of tennis today. Long matches for these men. Zverev will now take on the Dutchman De Jong. He definitely looked tired. And it was just before midnight. Just before midnight it started to hit Zverev. Halys making his way out of the stadium. Surely. He's only got 4 matches left. 4th round, quarters, semis, and final. And he could finally get his hands on a Grand Slam trophy. Isn't that what he wants? I think it's heading his way. Semi-final, my prediction, the semi-final could look something like Fonseca. I think Khadar's going to be there in the quarterfinals. So quarterfinal Khadar, semi-final Fonseca. As it is right now with the players that are remaining. I mean, that would be tough. That would be tough for Zverev. I feel that these youngsters, they're just fitter. The way Fonseca played, I mean, he's had in 2 days, 3 days, he's played 2 5-setters. And his next match is Casper Ruud, Fonseca, Casper Ruud. I just feel like the bottom half is a little more challenging. There's There's bigger matches there. The top half. Halys and A, right? I think he's there by himself, the fourth seed. But it's fantastic. We haven't experienced something like this for a long time, that in the men's game there's going to be someone new who's going to get their hands on that trophy, have their name engraved into the history books. Sinner is out, Djokovic is out, and yeah, you mentioned, Jory, some names there. Fils, Rossetti. Who else did I miss out? I feel like there's some other players, but surely no. Zverev has it. Surely. Exciting. It's been a long day. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here for Alexander Zverev, for everybody in the stadium there, for myself, streaming live from the Netherlands. Thank you to everyone who participated in the chat. It was 17 Prime, 1 kept me busy in the beginning. Jory, thank you for keeping me busy towards the end. Very nice conversations. And Gustav Gerolitis, Jeannie Kelly was about to say something. Maybe next time she can get involved. Guessing it's a she. And who else? Who else am I missing? Iceland, Lima Pimentel from Brazil. Obrigado. Portuguese, that could be a good language to learn. Happy people. I did go to Brazil once on holiday. That was nice. Reminded me a lot of South Africans. Very happy, smiley people. If I've missed out anyone else, I'm really sorry. I think what's... GM Simba was there in the beginning, but I don't think he stayed. Roberto aus Deutschland. Aber der war in Österreich. And Harris was also there in the beginning. So, everyone who contributed to the chat made it very exciting. Thank you very much. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead, smash that subscribe button. There are more matches coming tomorrow. Here's the match I got tomorrow. Coco Gauff. I'm doing Coco Gauff tomorrow. I think that's 4 o'clock. Forget who she's playing now. But once you've subscribed, you'll be notified. And it'll be great. Every day I do live tennis streams. Watchalongs. I stream myself watching these matches. And I commentate them. It's a lot of fun, and if you get the confidence, put yourself out there, no matter what language. I will try my best to translate it, to try and understand what you're saying out there in the chat. Get involved. It can get fun. There's a community growing in my channel, and yeah, it'd be nice to get to know you. So from my side, have a good evening. Look after yourself. Look after the people around you. And we'll see each other at the next live. Ciao for now.